What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Adidas Yeezy 700 V1 in this faded Azure colorway. Today's video is brought to you by the good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material used for Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below, and you'll see they sell 4 different insole options. So depending on the type of insole density and cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of sneakers or for boots, you're gonna find that there's something for everyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and they honestly are very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this is the latest colorway of the Yeezy Boost 700, and they released on November 27th for $240 US or $320 here in Canada. And while I haven't picked up too many colorways of Yeezys in the past couple of years, this faded Azure colorway, for some reason, the uniqueness of this shoe really caught my eye. I love how the shoe is comprised of different tones of blue and teal, and to me this might be a very weird and wild take, but it kind of reminded me of like a Stash and Yeezy collaboration with all these tones of blue. So diving into the details, on the toe box, in the middle here you can see this faded yellow colored mesh. Right above this, holding the laces together, we have this strip of 3M reflective material. And then on the bottom of the toe box, we have this fork-shaped overlay of suede, which is done in this faded bluish gray colored tone. On the sides of the toe box, we have this bright blue colored mesh. And then surrounding the sides of the toe box, we have this teal colored suede. Moving downwards, covering the eyelets of the shoe, we have this very soft teal colored leather. And then underneath this, we have this teal colored mesh. And then beneath this, we have the Adidas 3 stripes, which again is done in that reflective 3M material. So when you take a picture of the shoe with flash, you'll see those 3 stripes underneath. Moving downwards, we have more of that teal colored suede, and we have these 2 cutouts which reveal the reflective 3M material underneath. Right above this, we have this teal colored mesh which surrounds the top portion of the back heel. And then covering the bottom, we have more of that teal colored suede, which has these columns of perforations with reflective 3M material underneath. Turning our attention back to the front of the shoe, so for the laces, these come with these oval shaped laces done in this faded gray colored finish. And then underneath this, we have a padded mesh tongue, and we have another strip of reflective 3M material in the middle. The inner liner of the shoe is lined in this teal colored mesh, and like all your other Yeezy 700s, we have additional cushioning with these heel pillows on the back heel. Taking out the insoles, these come with a foam lined insole. We have Yeezy and Adidas branding stamped on the heel in this silver colored finish, and if I flip the insole to the other side, you'll see there's additional targeted foam pods which adds to the comfort of this shoe. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this very chunky midsole, which features full-length Boost encased within this foam carrier. So the midsole for the most part is painted in this dark blue colored finish. We have hits of teal on the forefoot, along with these 2 splashes of orange, which is actually a reflective paint, and this also lights up when exposed to direct light like flash. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, so the outsole here is constructed out of this dark gray colored rubber. We have this herringbone style traction pattern, along with these cutouts throughout the outsole, which reveal the Boost cushioning found within the midsole. And on the back heel, we have this Adidas logo. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Yeezys. And for those wondering how these fit, to me these fit like all my other Yeezy Boost 700s, so I personally recommend going a half size up. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I got these in a size 10.5. And I know some people out there stick true to size for this model, but I find that the toe box area is a little bit too shallow, and when I go true to size, it just clamps down on top of my toes way too much, and over time that gives me a ton of discomfort. So just personal preference, I prefer to go a half size up. It just gives me a little bit more breathing room in my toes, but your mileage may vary. To give you guys a point of comparison, I go a 10.5 in the V1, true to size, or a size 10 in the 700 V2, and also a half size up in the V3. And if I had to rank them in terms of the most snug to the most loose, I would go with the V3 as the most snug fitting, these V1s in second place, and the V2s as the most roomy. Next up, in terms of comfort, so the 700 I find is a very comfortable shoe once you break them in. Straight out of the box, it does feel a little bit clunky, and you feel very elevated and high off the ground. But let me tell you, for example, my Wave Runners, I've worn those a ton of times. And while it's not going to give you that same instant softness that a 350 V2 does, for example, I feel like the 700 is a much more supportive model, and it gives me much more of a balanced feel of cushioning and stability. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, I thought the material qualities were great. The leathers, the suedes, it felt pretty top notch to me, and the overall build I thought was pretty flawless, so I really had no complaints on that end. So with all that being said, now let's lace up these faded Azure Yeezy 700s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. If we're talking about all the colorways of the 700 V1 to release in the past couple years, in my opinion at least, these faded Azures are one of my favorites. Again, I love all these different tones of teal and blue working together. And while it's not necessarily the easiest colorway to pull off, I think if your outfit is a little bit more muted, or if your outfit pulls from the different tones of blue and teal, I think you can really make your fit work all together. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these faded Azures. If you guys struck out on release date, I don't think the resale prices for this pair are going for too much over retail, so that's a good thing if you guys are picking these up on the secondary market. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.